On July 25, 2000, the world watched in disbelief. The Concorde, the symbol of speed, luxury, and engineering brilliance, suffered a catastrophic crash shortly after takeoff from Paris. In just 120 seconds, a legendary aircraft fell from the sky, and with it, the dream of supersonic passenger travel. For decades, the Concorde ruled the skies, flying at Mach 2, twice the speed of sound, crossing the Atlantic in just 3.5 hours. It was more than a plane. It was the future. But the flight that day, Flight 4590, changed everything. The aircraft lined up at runway 26 at Charles de Gaulle Airport. On board, 100 passengers, 9 crew, most heading for New York. Everything looked normal, until the moment the engines powered up. Unbeknownst to the pilots, a piece of metal had fallen onto the runway from another aircraft, a tiny strip of titanium, about to trigger a tragedy. As the Concorde accelerated, the front right tire struck the metal. It exploded instantly. Debris shot upward at incredible speed, tearing into the underside of the wing, rupturing a fuel tank. Fuel gushed out, and within seconds, ignited. Flames trailed behind the aircraft. The pilots tried to gain altitude, but with one engine failing and another losing thrust, the Concorde struggled to climb. It banked left, losing power, losing control. At 4:44 p.m., the aircraft crashed into a hotel near the airport. There were no survivors. Investigators soon discovered the chain reaction. A fallen metal strip gives tire burst, gives fuel tank rupture, gives fire, gives engine failure. A tiny part from another airline caused the end of a supersonic legend. Modifications were ordered. Safety improvements were made. Concorde even returned to service in 2001. But the damage, both financial and emotional, was done. By 2003, rising costs, noise complaints, and a sharp drop in passengers led British Airways and Air France to retire the fleet. The sky would never again see a commercial jet travel faster than sound. The Concorde's final flight wasn't just the end of an aircraft. It was the end of humanity's supersonic dream. Today, Concorde sits silent in museums around the world, a reminder of what we once achieved and what we lost. But for those who saw it, for those who heard its thunder, the Concorde will forever remain a symbol of ambition, innovation, and the fearless pursuit of speed. On July 25, 2000, a legend fell, but its legacy still flies.